In this video, we're going to dive into one of the most exciting developments in crypto in the past several months, and I'm talking about November 2024 when Donald Trump became president and there were allegations and potential speculation that he is going to remove crypto capital gains tax for US-based cryptocurrencies. That's big if true, as they say. However, there are some caveats that are important to consider. I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't take any investment advice from me and don't base any decisions on this video. I'm just going to go over the recent developments, and it is actually pretty important to go over them because many people were very excited once the rumor broke out, and in general once Trump became known to be the next president of the United States. However, on January the 20th, when the inauguration date was for Donald Trump, he didn't sign any executive orders for this crypto gains tax. He signed about 200 different documents, some legal binding, some non-legal binding, some legally non-binding, but none of those concerned crypto. And furthermore, people were also kind of upset that he didn't mention crypto in his inauguration speech, despite mentioning many other aspects of the government, including his Doge department with Elon Musk. So overall, it's like it's not clear, basically, whether any of that is going to go through. So this kind of led the markets down a little bit. Right now, they're trading sideways. However, then on January the 26th, there was another kind of bump from the news from Eric Trump, who said and confirmed that there is indeed a plan to eliminate capital gains tax on US-based cryptocurrencies. It would be a big step for US to become a leader in cryptocurrency field, even though it's international. More and more companies would benefit from establishing their headquarters or foundations in the US. So we could see more projects being launched here. It could also maybe incentivize some projects to relocate to the US. However, as it stands now, the talks are that the companies that are already, like by the time the law goes on, already in the US will benefit the most, and then those who relocate will receive some kind of benefit. However, this is like a speculation. There is no actual law that is being passed yet. And if you hear somewhere that's it's already there, it's not really true. One of the reasons it might not go through is that it is a very big tax loophole. So some companies might just start releasing stocks as on-chain tokenized assets instead of stocks. So that would kind of make it a token. So their tokens would be exempt from taxes, let's say, but their stocks would be taxed. So people would just avoid paying taxes on however many stocks they can put into tokens that are just reflecting the stocks. So it would be a bit interesting to see how that goes on. Or maybe they could actually facilitate the RWA narrative and make the whole tokenization faster, and finally this whole idea of RWA will come true, because it has been several years since we started talking about it more and more. Furthermore, this kind of capital gains tax elimination would benefit mostly the people on the richer side, who are actually more in the government right now and right by Donald Trump. Many of them are also positive towards crypto, so that's also a very good sign in general. But this is just purely speculation. All we have for now is just talks about potential capital gains elimination and Eric Trump's confirmation on January the 26th. So right now it's January the 28th, and I don't know any further information. If you are watching this video later, please put the developments in the comments. It will be very interesting for others and very helpful for everybody who is watching this video. As I already mentioned, XRP and HBAR are the two most mentioned as US-based cryptocurrencies. So those two are most likely to attract the most attention, at least initially. However, it is worth noting that they already had a little bit of a pump. If we go to all, we see that XRP is pushing an all-time high already, so I would be very careful with this particular coin, because if there are more excess that the coin has done already, the fewer it can make in the future. So I'm very curious to see how XRP is going to develop in the future, because if you scroll down, CoinMarketCap always has this huge breaking news about very positive developments for XRP, so we'll see how that goes. But we are going to HBAR 30 cents, and in the all-time high was around at 45 cents. So maybe there is still some action to go on. However, those two are not the only ones that are US-based. There are multiple ones that have either operations in the US or they're headquartered in the US. And of course, the headquarters matter the most. But I believe that some significant operations in the US or the US basement of the team could be significant for this law as well, since we don't know any kind of conditions. And if that's any kind of relevant, Cardano is one of the popular US-based cryptocurrencies, and we see that it started rising literally around the same time. So on the 4th of November, we see that it was 32 cents, and right now it's at 92 cents. And let's see how it happened on November the 16th. It was already at 70, so there was a very big hike during this time. Cardano is one of the known university type of coin, or professor coins. It has several white papers, and it was one of the first cryptocurrencies that had multiple white papers written about it, and research papers as well on blockchain scaling. So if we just look at the price performance, because honestly though, technicalities most often don't mean as much for crypto other than actual usage. And what people see in it, it doesn't have to be technically superior to have the price superiority. Honestly, if you want to go and see technically superior coins, just open CoinMarketCap, top coins, and go to page 6, and there you will see some really technically based projects. But with poor marketing, albeit, and probably not enough KOLs, or really poor tokenomics. Honestly, so many things can ruin good tech. So anyways, Cardano has been on the rise as well. It is considered one of the US-based currencies, so I would keep an eye on it. The next one I put on the list is Solana as one of the America-based cryptocurrencies. However, honestly, none of those cryptocurrency capital gain elimination laws really affect its price. It is following its own trajectory, with Trump's meme coin being launched on it, its pump.fun boom. And just in general, if you held Solana, it was performing really, really well. If you look at the graph, it really does not follow any of the other cryptocurrency trajectories. It's going up, and it has been going up for a while. Yeah, it has been trading sideways recently, just like many others. But in general, you see, it started going up in October, so before everybody else. It also beat its all-time high and hit a new at 257. It was 250, I think, in the previous bull market. So just in general, Solana is just going its own route. I would keep an eye on it just because it is Solana, but it doesn't seem like the US-based laws are affecting it too much. It could be because Solana is already a very well-established project, and some newer project could benefit from it the most. So particularly Movement is told, or is at least it's tried to market itself as a US-based cryptocurrency. Its MOVE tokens from Movement was launched, and I think there were some rumors that Eric Trump bought it as well for $500K. I would keep an eye on MOVE. I put it as one of the tokens to watch in 2024, 2025 with one of my previous videos. And another one that I'm also taking from that video is a QUAI, that is from Quai Network. It is based in Austin, Texas, and it is also out of research from the University of Texas. And the whole idea, I just know a bit more about QUAI, so I'm going to give a brief intro for you. It's a proof-of-work-based blockchain that is aiming to scale the transactions. And it's basically like scalable Bitcoin, but with EVM compatibility. And it's a crypto-native stablecoin known as QI, or the energy dollar, that's connected to the price of energy. Overall, the requirements to be considered a US-based cryptocurrency are kind of wiki-wassy. You cannot really say this is particularly US-based, even if it is headquartered in the US. Most cryptocurrency projects are operating all over the globe, and they're international, and that's kind of the whole beauty of cryptocurrency, that it is without the borders. However, there are some that could potentially be qualified because they have significant operations in the US. For example, many cryptocurrency companies have offices in the US despite being headquartered in places like Switzerland. So, for example, Layer 0, Litecoin, that from Brave Browser, XLM, Filecoin, and Near, and honestly many, many others. Those are just the ones I found as the top of my research. I recommend you to look into it yourself and probably not get too excited until more is known. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave me a comment if I made any mistakes, and see you in the next one.